Alright, and hello everybody, and welcome to the last game out of the Spyro trilogy that I will be doing in the Spyro Hype episodes. And I hope you guys will enjoy this one too. And without further ado, let's begin, everybody. Alright, let's begin this Let's Play. This memory card does not contain a Spyro 3 save block. Well, that's okay. Just create one there. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start this game. Now, which icon should I use? Let's see here. I've always used the Spyro head in the past. I think this time I want to go for something else. Let's see here. Definitely not money bags. Not a fairy. How about a Rhinoc head? Yeah, Rhinoc head. There we go. I've never done a Rhinoc head before.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the Dragon Worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Oh, Hunter.
Find the eggs and bring them back, Spyro. You're our only chance.
You got it.
Can't wait to play this one in the Reignited trilogy either. Oh, there goes Hunter. Alright, and welcome everybody to my Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon LP. Part of an ongoing series that I will continue until this game is completed and defeated and conquered. And I hope you guys will enjoy, just like in Spyro 2. Okay, now, first order of business. Like I always say, I'm a completionist, so I gotta get everything and 100% this completely. Now this game is a longer game than the other ones, as far as I know. Although I think it's like the same amount of levels, though, or maybe more than Spyro 2 and 1. First order of business, like, is to get all these gems here. Haha. Alright, we are now playing Spyro 3. Now, between Spyro 1 and Spyro 2 and Spyro 3...
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, press the L.
Okay, thank you. I know that already, though.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
Okay. Well, remind me not to make her mad then. Okay. Alright. Now, like I was saying before, between Spyro 1, 2, and 3, I think Spyro 1 and... well, I kind of like all 3 games, but if I had to guess, though, this is also one of my favorites. Let's just say I kind of liked all 3 of the games. I mean, I do like Spyro 2 a lot because it's really nostalgic. It's the one I played a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to have a lot of challenging troubles getting through Spyro 3 when I was little. That's why Spyro 2 is kind of more of my nostalgic point. I mean, don't get me wrong, Spyro 3 is an excellent game too, and it's definitely nostalgic to me. That's for darn sure. You know what? I like all 3 of the games, but if I had to guess, I really do like Spyro 1 the most because it's, you know, it takes place in the dragon worlds, and you get to rescue dragons. It's freaking awesome. Spyro 3 is very cool too because they're dragon babies.
Yo, Spyro, I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump, then press the X button again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Alright, Mr. Hunter. I'll just follow you. Now, let's just leave it at this, that I like all 3 of the Spyro games. I'm great fans of all 3 of them. Now, there's a little trick. You don't have to glide to get up here. You can just do that. It's called the backwards jump turnaround. That's what I think of it as. Is it just me, or is Hunter like kind of lopsided there?
To get
yes, Hunter, I know. I just had to do that real fast.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the triangle button at the end of your glide.
Alright, Hunter. Do we really have to go through all this again? I suppose that we do. Oh man, for a second there I thought I was actually going to make it without having to hover. That's why I didn't push triangle. Kind of looked like I was. Yes, Hunter, I know I failed. I did it kind of on purpose. I actually thought for a second there I was going to make that without having to hover.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Oh, Hunter. You just didn't want to give it to me until we got over here, didn't you? Aw. Alright. Let's get the rest of these gems here. One of my favorite cuts. Yes, I know what it is. Thank you. Now, one of my favorite cutscenes doesn't happen until after you've gone through the first world you go through. Shouldn't have gone through that thing yet until I've got the gems here first. It's a cutscene where Hunter is running through these the woods to the next section of this hub world, and he gets spied on by Bianca. I always kind of liked that name, Bianca. I always found it kind of cool. Kind of pretty too, when I was little. Also, the Spyro 3, one of the reasons I really love Spyro 3 is that it has this mega skating place you can go to in the, it's called Enchanted Towers. Yeah, in the Spyro 3 game, my favorite world is Enchanted Towers, without a doubt. Of course, there's also one in that world too, which I'll be getting to a little later, as soon as I get the rest. Yes, I know there's a life up there, but I don't really need it. If I need it, I'll get it. But I am a completionist, so I'll probably likely get it as soon as I get the rest of these gems here. There's a theory about Hunter that he's afraid of the water because he was, I guess, like, I think it was, the theory goes that he's afraid of the stingrays, and because he got stung by one, so that's why he doesn't go. And that's kind of weird. If you look at it, you can actually see that Hunter is in two places at once. That's about strange. Okay, huh. That's kind of weird. He's in two places at once. I don't think I've ever actually noticed that before. Also, I like how in Spyro 3 you're just given oh, it's okay, Liam. I like how you're just given all the abilities straight out. Except for there are some other abilities that Sparks can get.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the square button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down the square button.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I'll go get the egg. Oh, ran right into the egg. Bruce. I have a question. You know, I've always kind of wondered this. How can dragons really breathe underwater? I mean, do they have gills or something? I've always been a little curious about that. I mean, I know dragons are essentially a myth anyway. It's just... Is it in the myth, in the lore of dragons and stuff, that they can breathe underwater? I'm just curious. Although I like that they added that, especially into this game, but I just, I might have to research that later, look that up. After I'm done with this episode and stuff. Oh yeah, I really do love the... special text, meet me back here later. Okay. I really like the Sparks levels too. They're really fun to do, I think. Yep. We're now playing Spyro 3. Yeah, they, I don't know if I've said this yet, but, yeah, they moved they delayed the Reignited trilogy for their release date of November 13 instead of September 21st. Now, I'm actually glad that they decided to, you know, delay that. Alright, there's some more. Now, that's the thing I don't like about Spyro 3. You can't... The Sparks thing won't work until you know, go do the Sparks challenge. So that means I'm gonna have to look for them. But I know where the rest of them are in here, so. Anyway. Alright. And that's it for the hub world. Level is complete. It's considered a level, huh? Alright, well, let's go. I can't remember the name of this place. I'll see here in a minute. Sunny Villa, that's right. Sunny Villa. Alright, let's go to Sunny Villa, everybody. Yeah, when I was a kid, when I played Spyro 3, I really enjoyed the skating part of the game. I just play the game for hours and hours and hours, just skating and stuff, doing tricks.
Oh my, can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Oh no, well we can't have that. Well, isn't that funny? You just fall right into the wall, don't you? In this game, they give you gems when you knock them out, like in Spyro 1. If I torch all these, I'll get a skill point and thus another life. Whee! Sorry, but you have to go. I like the music in this world. It really sets the tone, I think.
Let me catch my breath and I'll kick that other guy's butt.
Well, good luck with that. I'll just get rid of him here for you. Alright. I really like the music in this level a lot.
This Rhinoc is too big to charge. You'll have to flame him using the circle button.
Okay, let's just torch his butt. Yeah, nice try, but you didn't get me. I was too far away there, buddy. Dude, that little tiny dinky shield isn't gonna do any good. I don't even know why you bother. Against a dragon, a tiny puny shield. It's not going to be helpful. Goodbye. Well, goodbye to you too. Vanessa. I could tell from just the name that was a female dragon. Whoa, you almost got me there. A second longer and you would have smited me there, didn't you? Goodbye. Oh, I'm so sorry, little froggy, but I had to torch you. Because I felt like it. In Spyro 2, we're not playing that game now, but this is something I actually should have mentioned when I was playing it, but there is a cheat code that allows you to get another hit point for Sparks, and it'll actually change what Sparks' glow looks like it does in Spyro 3 once you get the extra hit point thing. Kind of makes you think that maybe at some point they wanted Sparks to have another hit point there. There's another skill point over here I want to get. Well, I mean another torching thing anyway. Alright, well, let's go up this this whirly bird shaft thingy. Alrighty, Roo. Let's get this gem. If you're wondering why I'm blowing, it's because there's a fly on my pop filter. Alright, let's glide all the way over here. Now we won't be able to dig, like in Glimmer, we won't be able to get everything at first because we have to unlock Sheila, the kangaroo, which we'll be doing after this level, likely in the next episode too, so. There's still more of those, I know where they're at. Miles. Cool little trick there, buddy. You're gonna be a great performer someday. Alright, well, let's head to the end of this level. We're gonna be coming back to this level after you do the Sheila one.
Hi, Spyro. Each time a fairy's...
I know, it's to save my progress.
That
It's like a
means your
checkpoint. I know, you told me in Spyro 2, and I think in Spyro 1, I think. I'm not sure. Something similar, I'm sure. Something I've always been curious about is if I were to like moon jump over there where that chicken is or something, I'd like to get like a close-up look at him. Oh, that poor I don't get why he chases that big chicken for in the first place. I've never quite understood why he does that. That's why I've always been curious to try and moon jump around and up there over here. So maybe he wouldn't trigger the scene to do that. And then I could get a close look at that there thing. You guys are little bitty wimps, aren't you? Some army you are.
Thanks for the help, but I think I would have worn him down in a minute.
Quite possible, I suppose.
Thank you for rescuing my town. As mayor, I award you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
Well, thank you. Although it's not exactly a chicken egg, it's a dragon egg. And his name is Sanders.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Because it was a dragon, I'm nuts. And you sure you're the mayor? Oh, that's right, you don't get talismans in this game. You get the characters so they can get you to the next homeworld. Which in this game there's 4, I believe. Alright, now, there's the skill point. Alright. Now, I'll be doing this in our next episode. So we have plenty of time to do that. For now, though, I think actually I'm just going to end off this episode right here, so that way in my next recording I'll have plenty of time to do this, because I really like the skating portions of this game, so I want to have a lot of time to do it. And we normally will have about 5 more minutes right now, but no, 24 minutes. It's fine anyway, so. Alright, well that's it for this episode, everybody. My first episode of Spyro, the Year of the Dragon. And I got all the introductions out of the way and everything, so. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. And also, once subscribed, don't forget to click the bell to turn on the notifications so you can get notified for all my latest uploads and episodes. And again, and like always, I will see you guys in my next episode. And stay tuned, everybody, for I'll be doing some more of this.